Greetings, Commanders! My name is Eagle, and in today's video, we are featuring a very unique officer, which is Chloe. So in this video, we're going to go through her skills, her talent trees, in addition to her skill prioritization, and best natural pairings. So if you like these types of videos where we give you valuable tips and tricks about officers, how to optimize them, and how to smash your enemies in the battlefield, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Share the videos with your friends so that they can benefit as well. And before we start this video, I just want to mention one very important thing, is that currently for today and tomorrow, we're going to be recruiting for the content creation team. So if you feel like that you have some sort of skills or in any type of content, basically, and in graphic content, artistic content, writing, storytelling, anything of that sort, please make sure to contact us, fill up the form that is in the description, and I'll leave it as well in the first comment so that you can actually enter the participation, like filling the application, and then we will choose you for a probation period if you meet the requirements, of course. So I just wanted to mention that, and of course definitely there will be in-game rewards in addition to, depending on your performance, there will be some monetary rewards later on, but however definitely you're going to be gaining some in-game rewards depending on the quality of content you'll be delivering. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you guys, and right now let's get right into the video. So Chloe is a very unique officer. Now if you haven't seen the recent changes, and if you are a new player, the only way actually to obtain Chloe was from the VIP packages over here. So she was available from VIP package, I do believe that was, yep. So that was VIP package 10 all the way to VIP package 14. Now it's actually filled with affiliate badges after the, like, 2 updates before this one. They changed it into affiliate badges, which I think is a pretty good change. However, if you haven't got her from those packages, now the only way to actually obtain her is from the elite recruitment boxes over here. As you can see, you can gain her full badge and separate badges as well from over here. Now her drop rates has been significantly adjusted lately, so you will be able to actually get more badges, as I have been getting some crazy Chloe badges lately. If you guys look at over here, I have so many badges for her. I can actually show you. I think I have 113 badges. Yeah, exactly 113 badges. Like, I got 50 probably lately just from the elite recruitment boxes. That's been like crazy drop rates increase, which I think is pretty good change, because now it's more available for players on a daily basis that don't have to spend, and free-to-play players can actually obtain her and level her up and rank her up to get better results out of that. So Chloe is mainly a general officer that specializes in attacking other players' bases with multiple troop types. As you can see from her abilities, her first ability, the ultimate weapon, which is an active skill, what it does is it does a damage multiplier of 600, reduces the damage dealt by your enemies by 25, and as well their defense by 25 when maxed out. So 25% of that is actually a pretty good debuff, in addition to the damage multiplier, which is pretty decent at 600. Now moving on to the more the better, this one is pretty special, and this is why I think Chloe is pretty significant, because when leading rallies, because normally when you're leading a rally, everyone is sending all troop types. I hope you're not sending artilleries. However, you're sending like those tanks, anti-tanks, infantry, all the way, all from all tiers and all types. So this ability over here specializes in that, because it gives you 15% more damage dealt to these to like your target, the target that you're attacking, when you have 3 or more different unit types, which I think is pretty phenomenal. You get only 10% when you have 2 different unit types, so you get 5% extra when you have 3, so always attack with 3 different unit types, and preferably tanks, anti-tanks, and infantry. Do not attack with artillery, or you will be on a disadvantage. Now, for her third one, which is War Support, I think it was phenomenal. However, as you guys know, Chloe was nerfed lately, or the healing ability of Chloe was nerfed lately. Before that, it was actually very OP. You could attack a base deal more damage than you're actually being dealt with, and this way this actually promoted that players or bigger players to bully or attack smaller bases and without losing significant amount of troops. So they actually nerfed the healing in the game. However, Chloe is getting some buffs soon, so that's good news as well. So once she gets the new buff soon, I do believe that it will be different abilities. However, I think she will be much more useful than at this current point as well. So as you can see, this one deals a healing multiplier of 1000, which is amazing, and it's triggered only every 5 seconds, and you have a 10% to do that with your normal attacks. So the last one actually increases the troop capacity by 10% of your own march, and when you are attacking or battling outside guild territory, it increases the damage dealt by 15% for 3 seconds every time you use your skills. So you'll be dealing an additional 15% damage in addition to this, so that'll be 30% in total damage when you are attacking outside your guild territory. So as you can see, Chloe is actually an officer that is for attacking bases and whatnot. When you awaken her, you will be gaining some like this one, because this one was actually for a single target, and now you can actually attack 3 targets in that. Now the only way I see this actually benefiting players is that in 2 situations actually. One, in Normandy Arena and Overlord, and the second one is when you are stacking multiple troops in the battlefield, which is rarely going to happen, and that these troops will be, unless you're getting swarmed, then this is not a great deal. So awakening Chloe won't give you that huge advantage in the battlefield, but it would give you some advantage in Normandy Arena, as I have seen, because you will be dealing that debuff for 3 troops that are right in front of your march, and I think it will be significant over there. Now, for the skill prioritization that I do believe that you should go with is first max out the first skill over here. I think it is a phenomenal skill. Max it out immediately. And then if you are using Chloe for attacking bases and you have hey, let's say you are the rally leader in your guild and you have the highest Hall of War that can fit the most amount of troops, then I would go for this ability over here for maximum healing, max out this ability. However, if you are not the rally leader and you don't really care about rallying bases, you just want to use Chloe for Normandy or simply just field fights, then I would go for the more the better before that. Now for the third skill, obviously go for the more the better, and then lastly, in both cases, go for Invader Inferno. So the skill prioritization for rally leaders would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. For field fights, it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the skill prioritization. Now, for talents, obviously if you are a rally leader, then I would definitely recommend the siege tree over here, along with the attack tree. Now, the way you can do that as well is you go over here, you go immediately for light speed shot, you stop over here, and then you go back to siege. You max out the siege tree, all of the siege tree, focusing on total attack in addition to tactical defense over here, because you want to reduce the skill damage received from that troop. And if your rally gets, of course, swarmed, then this is a pretty good ability to reduce that damage. And finally, going for Conqueror over here, and then you go back to the attack tree. Go ahead and max out all the way to swoop down, and then all out volley over here. Now, if you want to use Chloe in field fights or max it out in basically Normandy, you're not doing rallies. For example, in Zone 39, we stopped doing rallies over here simply because of the fact that we are some sort of waiting for server to server. If you guys haven't known, it's been announced. However, there's no release date so far, but we're waiting for that event, so we're kind of right now in the development phase, making sure that everybody develops as fast as possible so that we can be ready as a zone over here. So what I would recommend for Chloe is maxing out the attack tree first and then going for the general tree over here, maxing out Born a General. Because this one over here can actually benefit you a lot in Normandy, because you'll be able to put more troops out in Normandy and actually get an advantage over there. in addition to Overlord. So this is the build that I would recommend for field fights if you are not reading rallies and whatnot. Of course, always make sure that you are using some sort of amount of 3 troops or 3 different unit types over here. So let me show you my combination in Overlord or Normandy. So if we go over here and let me show you my Chloe right now. So I'm pairing her right now with Evelyn. Now you don't have to even them out, even those 3 unit types or or numbers out. So let's say I can fit 100,000 and 1100. I don't have to even them out on 3 unit types. I could do this and it would still activate that skill. So I have 100 panzers, 100 grenadier squads, and then I put the majority over here on my anti-tanks because of the fact that I want it to counter anything that wants to hit Grace over here. So it basically is a preference. You can do whatever you want. You can change that up whatever you want. However, make sure that you are using 3 unit types to activate the skill and benefit from it the max. So right now we have covered the skills, their prioritization, the talent trees, and we should now cover her best pairings. Now, if you want to fight in the field, right, you will need to pair her up with general officers so that you can actually benefit from the different skill or like different unit types that you are actually doing or attacking with in the field. Now for that, I would recommend multiple officers. Now you have Helena over here. I think she is a pretty phenomenal officer that can actually be paired with Chloe, making sure that she is set on the skill and general tree, and she would deal some significant amount of damage in the battlefield, of course. Now, we have over here Dorothea. Now, I understand that Dorothea is actually a more, I would say, invader or jungler-based officer. However, she could actually be set to support tree, maxing out the support tree and then the general tree, and she could be paired with Chloe, and they would be actually pretty good. I've tried that, and it was actually a pretty good march. Now, finally, I want you guys to focus on Evelyn over here. Now, Evelyn is a pretty phenomenal officer, and let me show you why. The support tree over here, paired with her healing when maxed out, is a phenomenal combination. Chloe and Evelyn has been always great in rallying cities, in addition to like field battles right now, and I think pairing her with the support tree and infantry tree, having more infantry in that march would actually benefit a lot, and it would deal so much more damage than usual other heroes or other champs. So Angel is actually an underrated officer, and we're gonna be doing a guide over Angel soon. However, I want to tell you, so if you're fighting like with multiple amount of troops, like you're having that huge battlefield, right? What I would do is max out the support tree in Angel and then max out general tree, and this way, paired with this ability, she would be able to give a huge buff to all the troops that are on the battlefield, and actually, like, this buff over here, guys, is so underrated, especially when it comes to huge fights on the battlefield. However, this is very situational. Let me explain. This is very situational, only used in battlefields and huge fights on the battlefield. However, it is a pretty good combination to consider, especially with the support tree. I absolutely love the support tree, and this is mainly what I would use her for. Now, for Ophelia over here, now this is a cool thing. Now, pairing Chloe and Ophelia for siege when you're attacking cities is amazing, because as you know, Ophelia is a general officer, she's a siege officer, and can definitely be leading a rally because of this ability over here. You would increase the rally capacity by 10%. She is amazing, and we have a specific guide for her. She even has an eagle on her head, which is pretty cool as well. So mainly Ophelia and Chloe will be one of the biggest base hitters or rally leaders in the game, and we're going to definitely cover that in another series. We're going to show you guys how effective these two work together once we unlock Ophelia. Now, so that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel ring the bells as well so that you can get notified for the next video. And we have a huge announcement for you guys soon, so stay tuned to the videos as we'll be gonna be announcing something big that will change the channel and change the uploading schedule and everything. It will be so like big news coming in soon. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.